Oh snap! Saru on a 25 stream streak and also being the second person ever to catch a whale. That's a good start to stream. Let's hop into it. Hello everyone. Saru, thank you for your first and for your 25 stream streak. I appreciate it. How's everybody doing? I'm excited. I don't know. I'm feeling good. Since there's not too many people in here to judge me yet, I got a customizable model, and I was planning on starting stream 10 minutes ago, but I got to messing around with that, and it's really fun. I'm gonna probably do a stream sometime soon where we just mess around with all the customizations on it. Maybe try to rebuild myself in the customizable model and see that. I just like it because it has a tongue. I'm doing good. Okay, you're gonna have to help me out. Yas FX, Yas Fox 5. What do you prefer to be called? But hello, I'm glad you're doing fine. That's great. But I think it would be really fun to have a stream where we go through the customizable model and mess with things. Yas is enough good. Well, hello, Yas. Hello. Visiting mom, can't stay, enjoy stream. Have fun, Saru. Tell your mom I said hi. We're going to be doing Digimon today, and I'm really excited for that. I'm always happy when we're playing Digimon, but I just really wanted to get back into it. So I don't really have a whole lot to preface all of this with, so I think we're just going to jump into it. Let's go ahead and get switched over. My cool little wing stinger. I love it. I really need to fix my jaw. I was messing around with some of the parameters, and my jaw's a little stiff now. But we're back in here. I did some grinding since the last stream, so we are a bit higher. Did I forget to save? Oh, did I never finish grinding? Hold on. We're gonna go to the void for a second. Blip. And see. Well, I hope everyone's having fun in the void for a second while I figure out how I messed everything up. Okay. Don't worry. I was on the wrong card. We're gonna come in here. We had a little bit of messing around to do, but we're here. Not a whole lot, but the difference between 17 and 19 is absolutely killer, and I didn't want to have to try to grind Renamon up that much. But I believe we are all ultimates and ready to go run to the next sector. We're sticking with Cubimon right now just to get that main evolution line going, but we did get our Angelmon Digivolution, and that's pretty hype. We did even more grinding on Agumon and Monmon, though. So they're level 20, we've got 45 on Hookmon, 18 on XVmon, and we stopped grinding with Armormon. And I'm just really excited for Armormon. On Agumon, I think we got even higher because he took forever to get to level 20. Yeah, we're 75 on Greymon, 25 on Growlmon, and 1 on Metal Greymon. So we're going to be rocking with our ultimates and then Cubimon because I really just want to get Taumon, but Angelmon is also a really good one to have. Let's go ahead and sort Agumon up front for our next bit. We have to go get past the guys blocking us in the swamp. That is our next big thing. I really need to start writing down things that happened in the day, because there's something that is just tickling the back of my head that I know I wanted to tell you guys about, and it's just gone. And there's nothing that's going to bring it back. It had to do with my wife. But it's just gone. It's absolutely just gone. But I don't know. Have you guys been doing anything exciting this last little bit? We had the interview on Tuesday, so we didn't get to do a lot of communication. But I want to know how it's going with you guys. I sit here and I yap at you all the time, and I don't feel I'm a good yapper, but have I been a good listener? I don't think so. The interviews make it hard to be a good listener. Speaking of interviews, though, Saturday we do have a really big interview coming up. It's my first time interviewing 2 people at one time, and that is going to be Ender Dasher and Lavi Bakaneko. They're going to be talking about their upcoming concert, and just in general, getting to learn a little bit more about them as people who are typically more in the background of things. So I'm really pumped for that. We have so many interviews right now booked out, and I try not to let people know who it's going to be until the week before, just to avoid people getting disappointed or anything like that, giving people the optimal amount of time to, you know, if they have to change or back out or whatever, give them the optimal amount of time to do that. But we are scheduling out into mid-August on having interviews, and I think that's pretty hyped. Like, we're doing it. We're getting good. Since we're about to announce it, and it's somebody that we had to reschedule for a very important reason, I can say that the next interview after Saturday will be Sunday, July 5th. And that is going to be the absolute wonderful Mars. Or Mars, golly, I immediately just blew up her intro. The amazing Cars. She is Martian, which is where that slip-up came from. But we were supposed to interview her a couple months ago, and then she had to go into labor 2 days before the interview. And so we were like, hey, I don't think that you are ready, or you should try to rush into the interview. So we got that rescheduled after she had her baby, and it's all fine. Everything's good. I'm really excited to have her. I got training on a big company, good for building my CV. Nice. That is always great. Anything you can do to add, like, to pad your CV is great. I have definitely asked a community member to, who I do trust fully with some of my more personal stuff, to be like, hey, man, you want to look over my resume real quick and let me know what I can do to change it? And to be fair, changing up the resume, I did just recently get that promotion I've been talking about. So that's really exciting. And I'm happy, because that means I'll have more money to spend on making streams better. On stuff like the customizable model I want to show everyone. I'm excited, and I know it's so dumb, but it's a little thing. It has a tongue, and you can bet your ass I'm going to be sticking my tongue out every second when I am using it. I'm super hyped for it. I honestly would have been on time to stream if I wasn't dumb. It took me a good, like, 30 minutes just figuring out how to get the editor for it turned on. And so then once I got in, I'm like, oh, well, shit, it took me 30 minutes. I've been messing around with the trying to get this open. I've got to at least mess with the model a little bit. And that's why we were 10 minutes behind. But it's fine. It's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me. My wife said something hilarious, and it's not there. Don't run away. Our lovely friend of the channel, ZV, just went live, and her go live message was time to get wet, and we all love her. There was the big announcement. We'd been talking about it on Twitter for a while, and there's been stuff in the works in the background, but as we all probably know, Palworld is coming out with its 1.0 official release on July 10th. And I thought, what better way to bring Palworld into this world than doing what we've done with Digimon and Pokemon and doing a Smasher Pass with the characters. So that is scheduled for July 9th, the day right before. And then after we've smashed and or passed all of the available pals, we are going to go in with that list and only use pals that we smashed, because why have a run if you're not gonna want to smash everybody that you use? That may not be how everyone looks at it, but it's how we're doing it. And that will be with the lovely Glitch Bunny VT, Raven and Ya, and Zeevee, who we were just talking about. We will be discussing together which pals are the most smashable. Ooh, okay. I thought we were going to be getting in the fight with the big boy here, which is why I switched him up front. But it's fine. It'll be fine. We can just keep rocking. Agumon's pretty beefy now. We did do a lot of other training, like with Leomon, to do our stats. And so, on top of being ultimates, we've also just absolutely... I almost said bottomed out, and that's not the word I was looking for. We've gotten our stats to be very good. So up here, it's crazy they made this Digimon game on PS1. Oh, I know, the first 3 Digimon Worlds on PS1. I love them so much. And there's been like... So... I love the Digimon story games, but I will always have just a soft spot in my heart for Digimon World. And I know they did the Digimon World Next Order, and that was cool. I loved that. I played that over a year ago on stream. And I need to get back to it, because we didn't finish it. We got decently far into it. We got into, like, the last act. But I did not finish it, and I really want to. But I sort of ran into the brick wall of, I didn't want you guys to miss anything. And in games like this, you're not going to miss a whole lot if I am grinding. But because it has that active timer of, hey, your Digimon's gonna die, and then it's gonna be a new generation and all of that, it felt like you were constantly missing something if I was grinding outside of stream. It's still #1 on the story comparing to all the other Digimon games. See, okay, so Digimon World 3, I know, is the most beloved one, and I know it is technically the best. I will always love Digimon World 2 the most, because I love the Digibeetle. The mechanics were just so fun. I loved throwing toys to Digimon and hoping they would join you. I loved the ability to make new crazy Digimon if you had the right stats and the right parent Digimon for the DNA Digivolution. I thought that was so much fun. I love Digimon World 2 with a burning passion. But Digimon World 3 is a very close second. And then there's Digimon World 1, which I also love, but can fully admit is, especially when you were a little kid, just a hair-tearing adventure of not knowing what the hell you're supposed to be doing. Here we go. Let's see. Are we strong enough for Musiamon? Let's just punch him and see. Whoa! Oh yeah, we got this. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that's something else I didn't tell you guys. When we were grinding, we had to grind so much to get up to level 20 that we had a bunch of monies. And I bought new weapons for everyone from the heavy armory. So we have beefy armor and hella cool weapons with cool side effects. So now Metal Greymon's gonna be sucking him when he does damage. Oh yeah, he didn't stand a chance. Beautiful. So as a kid, I got stuck for like 2 years in this game at the part we're about to get to, because I was unaware that you're supposed to lose the battle coming up. So I knew that any other time I lost a battle, the game was like, oh, you suck, kick back to the main menu. And so every time he would kill my last Digimon, I'd just be like, damn it, and reset my PlayStation 1. And it wasn't until like 2 years later that I learned that you're supposed to, you know, actually lose this battle. And so I had a huge break on not knowing what to do. Also, only Digimon World 3 and Digimon Rumble Arena 1 has unique Digimon just for their game. Yeah, I do love that about Digimon World 3, where they had Monmon and Kotemon and Kumamon. Didn't they change Kumamon's name? Because there's also the ice guy who is a Kumamon from Digimon not Frontier. Is it Digimon? The Digimon Season 4, where they turn into the Digimon. I'm not going to let you pass through here. You've got to be kidding. I need to go over there. Then try to beat me. Of course, I never lose. Ha 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 ha. Also, Digimon Rumble Arena slept-on game, really good. I think it's fun. I think it's awesome. That's right. There's always a first time. I love the mini, like, not because it's the same background they used for Pheromon, who wasn't a mandatory boss, but I love the boss background. It doesn't really matter what we do here. I hope you catch the Mareep. Ooh, tiny damage. Zanbamon. Agumon is running away. And I just didn't know what to do after you ran away from the battle. Like, I was like, well, shit, I can't go forward. What? You're running away in the middle of a battle? You're no match for me. Man, what's going on? Just watch. I'm going to win. I'll be back. You're all talk, kid. Ha ha ha. Omae wa mo shinderu. Nani? And I believe now we need to go... wrong way. I have to go across the bridge first. We have to go to the... inn area, I believe? Talk to somebody, and then there's that haunted building, the shaman house, that we have to get through. Geckomon can't handle it. Come on, Marie, be nice. Stay in the ball. Let's switch back to Cubimon just to get that last level. Plus, Agumon's sort of hurting, so we don't want him to get knocked out and have to deal with that. Part of grinding also was the first time I came into the swamp while we were streaming, I was doing a lot, or I was getting a lot of damage, and I used up a lot of my healing items. Pokemon is rigged. It feels like it's mad that we're playing Digimon, so it's like, you know what? Guess what? No one's gonna catch anything. You. It's good to live a long life if I can play a game like this. I feel like that's how I'm gonna be as an old person, is I'm like, I may be old, but video games are great. Playing this game when you're young, you're so lucky. Alright. You are a special attacker, so we will go in and do Thunder Gemini. Geckomon defeated. But we are also sort of running up against where can load tech Thunderbolt. Finally, that's been the rough part about the Renamon line, is all the other ones got to load their attacks at like level 15, and Renamon just hasn't, and so every time we've gotten a new evolution, we haven't been able to have attacks for a while, and she is not a physical attacker. What fishing for on this game? Do you mean in chat or in the Digimon? Because in Digimon, you can catch a water type or water attribute Cardmon that looks like a little fish, but you can also catch some big scary things like Seadramon. Yeah, here, I'll show it. Let me get to a place where it says I can... There we go. Okay. Pop your fishing rod in. Oh, you can't see it. Let me lean out of the way. There's a little bar down there. If you get in the yellow, you get a Cardmon, and you can get more card packs. And then in the green, you just get a regular encounter with a Digimon. And if you get in the blue like I did, you get absolutely nothing. No, that's not fair. That's the thing, is it is difficult to grab because it's not a consistent slowdown every time. Yeah, right there, it stopped as soon as I clicked it. Alright, we got a Seadramon. Which should be going down to Thunder Gemini. Battle 1. But yeah, that's actually really good for grinding your Renamon, especially once you get closer to level like 15, 16. And she has Thunder Gemini, because Divermon gives a lot more experience than a lot of the stuff around the beginning of the game. But Divermon also will absolutely kick your ass if you're not ready. But having a Cubimon with Thunder Gemini makes it a lot easier to get through him and train her up, which is the only good thing I've found about the Renamon line, is that they can get easy experience on Divermon. Alright, we have to talk to somebody. We talked to you. Everyone is annoyed by Zombamon and Jungle Grave. Sepicmon and Shaman House should be able to do something, but we haven't seen him in a while. I wonder why. Alright, let's go! Back to the ghosty house. Alright, Sepicmon, come to me. Shaman House. Woo! Woo! Or they're cheering for me like, woo! Woo! You must be Sepicmon. Woo! Yeah, what do you want? Yeah, what do you want? Hey, can you tell me how to beat Zanbamon? I can, but first I have one request. Nani? I lost my precious mask somewhere. If I don't have it, no one can see me. So if you find it, I'll tell you what you want to know. Alright, fine, I'll go and find your mask. OMG, hi, Noodle. How's it going? How's it going? You weren't here, but I was telling everyone that I got a what's it called? Customizable model. And I kind of want to have a stream where we just go through and mess with the settings and create a sexy VTuber. You also missed Saru catch a blue whale. Waifu was the first one. And we all know that waifu doesn't count. So, Saru is technically the first person to catch a blue whale in chat. Alright, fine, I'll go find your mask. I had it when I was with Baronmon, so I must have dropped it after that. Okay, thanks a lot. You wanna give me any more information? OMG, Bao. Speaking of Bao, Bao keeps getting me wet, and I am frustrated. Like, and it's all my fault. I keep making drinks in my Nurse Bao cup, and then not screwing the lid all the way on, and then I go to take a drink, and it just drips down my chest. And then I tighten it up just a little bit more, and it stops dribbling on me. It is more my failure of not being smart enough to drink from a cup than it is Bao's fault, but I wanted to say Bao gets me wet, so you can't fault me for that. Alright. I'm totally not consulting the, consulting the walkthrough to figure out where I need to go. I scrolled way too far. Oh no. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. Fake Digimon fan. I have not played this game fully in like 15 plus years. I love Digimon. I'm teaching my children to love Digimon. There will be generations of Digimon lovers spawned from these loins, and you cannot say fake Digimon fan. I smashed every Digimon in the new game. I didn't smash all of them. I smashed and or passed every Digimon in Digimon Story Time Stranger. Haven't even played the game in 15 years. I'm sorry. I wanted to give my real reaction to coming back to the series after having not played it for a while on stream. Did you want me to go be professional and look into things before I get on stream? I didn't think so. Okay, we're gonna go there. We did that. Anytime scary voice. Okay, we gotta go do the thing. All right, moving on up. Do. No, I want you to be honest and own up to being a fake fan. Absolutely not. Never. Though, I am a lot more into the game from an emotional standpoint. Dude, Einak kicks my ass when it comes to, like, knowing how to min-max his Digimon and make a good team. I was not... I misunderstood the assignment, because Einak was like, hey man, do you want to fight in Digimon Cyber Sleuth? And I was like, sure. And so we played on the Switch. And that's the one I've put like 200 plus hours just screwing around in it in. And I thought, you know, we were just going to have a friendly match. And then he proceeded to completely wipe the floor with me. It was rough. Because my idea of making a team was, I think these Digimon are cool. So I'm going to use these Digimon. And I just absolutely got swept. I think there was one match where I defeated a couple of his Digimon, but, like, that's about it. So I have to go find somebody that I'm supposed to talk to. It's not in Jungle Grave. Boo-doo-doo-doo. It's in Bulk Bridge, so I just have to keep looking. Did you see the giant weather dick that's coming towards Florida? I love all the news stations trying to be like super serious about it, and then everyone's immediate. Yeah, I know, it is impressive that they also managed to get the prostate in there. Egress, stop trying to get in the window. My cat has learned that he can stick his paw into the blinds and then squeeze his body into the hole he's made. And so now anytime I hear rustling, I know he's trying to squeeze himself into the window. I need to figure out what I'm going to do next week. We have Tuesday and Thursday. Saturday is the 4th. I may or may not stream. It just sort of depends. Is it you? No, you're Maylin. You're from Peking. No, it says it's supposed to be here. What am I missing? Rada. Oh, there she is. I literally looked at my other screen and didn't realize that she was standing right there. Kale! Hey, Nero, listen. Hey, listen. I saw a Digimon with amazing face going to East Sector. I think that was Baronmon. Gotta go to East Sector. Hello, Pinsage 2. How's it going? How's it going? Thank you for stopping by. I'm sort of just talking about Digimon and ranting in general. But I hope you enjoy your stay. I wasn't even paying attention. That would have been an easy electric move kill. But Renamon blocks. I can't play this on my Steam Deck, so you can. It is really cool. It took a little bit of setup, but because you can do developer mode and just treat it like a computer, you absolutely can, because I've been doing it. So we have to go to East Sector. I wish she would give me any more information other than East Sector. But this is old PlayStation games. How else are you going to get through the game if you don't have to go everywhere that you had seen to possibly hope to talk to everyone? I like that team, but I don't want the monkey. That's fair. I let chat vote, and they picked the monkey. I am... Honestly, normally, I go with... Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the name now. It's Kumamon, Monmon, and Kotemon. The one with the sword. I love Kotemon so much, and up until the most recent Digimon story, Time Stranger, you just hadn't seen much of Kotemon, and so I always loved him, and that's who I normally pick when I play this game, but they wanted the monkey, so they got the monkey. You have not caught any new Digimon. I have not. I know that you can get other, like, Digimon information. But again, we're going off of, like, almost... Oh, have you not? Oh, no. This one, you have to get the data for the different starters. And I believe that's Patamon, Gyomon, Agumon... I don't think Vmon was one of them, was it? Vmon? I know at the beginning you can get Agumon, Gyomon, Renamon, Kotemon, Monmon, Kumamon. Haha, more like Pmon, thank you, Noodle. My lovely wife wants to know if I want some tomato slices. I appreciate her very much. Oh, yeah. So, I know that, you know, babies can't understand a whole lot of the complexities of adult life, but I was not expecting the fact that I was holding the baby, and me and my wife were laughing about her having to, like, punch me to wake me up, and she was like, you were not asleep, you had just laid down, and I was like, I was asleep because I was tired, and I passed out. And she's like, oh, well, sorry about punching you. And so I jokingly threw the burp cloth at her, and the baby screamed like I had, like, wound up to deck her. And we both had, like, my wife is laughing her ass off as we are trying to comfort the baby, who thinks she just witnessed, like, hardcore domestic abuse. And she's laughing her ass off while we try to calm the baby down, and it broke my heart. I was like, kiddo, this is gonna, like, come out in therapy one day. She's like, yeah, I remember when I was 5 months old and my dad tried to kill my mom with a burp cloth. Baronmon? He isn't here. He likes forests and ruins, so maybe he's there. Let's go. We need to go somewhere with barrens and forests. I don't beat my husband. I know you don't, Noodle. It's okay. I think ruins will go to where all the dinosaur stuff was. That is most likely where it is. Yanmamon. Oh, I remember the thing that I wanted to talk about. My wife cautioned me about not gaslighting myself into hating my life. Because she, like, very sweetly came up while I was washing the dishes on lunch today and was like, hey, I know that you're doing something that I appreciate a lot, and I don't want to sound ungrateful, but the cat box is full. When you get a moment, could you change the cat box? And so me, being my normal jokey self, I'm like, oh, I know, no one appreciates me here, always gotta do more, it's just more, but I guess I'll go clean the cat box. I don't care. My wife is taking care of our baby. I want her as far away from the cat box. I didn't let her do the cat box while she was pregnant. I didn't let her do the cat box while we were trying to get pregnant. Like, I didn't want her anywhere near that stuff. And then she was like, don't say that. I know you're kidding, but you're going to start tricking your brain into really thinking that you're upset and really thinking that you hate your life. And I was like, are you warning me not to gaslight myself into really being upset? And she was like, yes. I was like, you know what? Fair enough, I guess. But I just love that she was like, Nero, don't gaslight yourself. And now she's making me tomatoes, and they're yummy. I hate tomatoes. I am a child when it comes to eating things that are good for me. Like, I like salad. Salad is good. I don't like onions. I don't like tomatoes. I don't like salad when it's on my fucking burger. Who the hell likes a warm burger with what is supposed to be nice, crispy, cold lettuce that got all wilty and sad because of the heat of the burger? Who the fuck likes that? But my wife makes really good. She'll take, like, it's butter something tomato, and they're supposed to go on burgers. And she'll cut them into slices and then do, like, salt and pepper and other shit on it. And it's so good that I just eat those straight up. There's so many things. Like, I can eat cherry tomatoes. I do not want cherry tomatoes in other things. I don't know. Like I said, I'm a child about eating things that I'm supposed to. I have no idea if we're actually in the right place, but I'm hoping Baronmon is in here. I don't think anyone likes soggy salad. It's not supposed to be soggy. Then why the fuck does everybody put it on burgers? That is the #1 sogger of lettuce. Who wants who wants a piece of lettuce on a fucking warm burger? I hate tomatoes. See, I still don't like tomatoes in a lot. I'm not even, like, a fan of red pasta sauce because, thank you, my dear. She brought it on a Digimon plate. Hell yeah, that's my lady. Yes, we do have a Digimon plate. My son wanted a Digimon birthday party, and so I was scouring the internet trying to find Digimon stuff for this party. And I was buying, like, fucking table runners and Digimon streamers when people are like, yeah, I bought this back in 1999 and just never used it. And we got him a Digimon plate that has now just sort of become in circulation. Because they haven't touched a crispy piece of salad in their life. It was soggy before it hit the burger. Dude, okay. And also the what's it called? The lettuce shred. I hate that shit on a burger. If I'm going to have it on the burger, I really want crispy ass lettuce, and I want it put on, like, right before I'm about to eat it, and I get that crunch, that's fine. But when it's sad and wilty, like, it is a flaccid penis of a vegetable. Like, it is so upsetting. I think this is where I'm supposed to be, is it not? It says, from the entrance, take the west path. Turn west at each of the 3 intersections you come across. Oh, I went to the wrong place. But no, I agree that most tomatoes, especially, again, sort of like Noodle is saying, like, a lot of the tomatoes that people eat are sort of gushy and gross. And I think that really makes a big difference. Like, when it's a nice, tight tomato that, like, you can bite into and it doesn't just squish everywhere, that does change things. I'm still never going to be a, like, huge tomato defender, but I do, the quality of it when you bite into it changes things a lot. But, like, I hate red pasta sauce. It's just not my vibe at all. I'm much more of an Alfredo person. I can sometimes do, what's it called, like, margarita pasta. But when it's just like, yo, we took this cans of tomatoes and then put it in some ground up tomatoes. Also, though, like, guys, it is one of the most... Okay. So, how do I say this nicely? Most of the places when I was younger that I either ate or the food cooked by my parents, I have to firmly believe that my parents were allergic to seasoning. Because I found out later in life, a lot of the shit that I don't like is because I just don't like the raw vibe of things. I need to get to sleep. See you later, and thanks for streaming. Absolutely, Us. I appreciate it. I hope you sleep well. Dream of Digimon. But for real, like, you have to understand, my wife is Cajun, and so she seasons the shit out of everything. And, like, it's really hard then when you go home, and I'm like, oh man, it's so great to see my parents again. And then they're like, here is your boiled piece of chicken. And no seasoning, it's just like this sad, like, falling apart. I'm like, oh, I love you and I'm going to eat it out of respect for you, but, like, it hurts my heart now. Oh yeah, that's the British going on. So Pinsage asked what race is she? That is a fantastic question. It really is. We aren't positive because, what's the kind way to say this? It is very clear that her siblings are her father's children. And then there's her, who fluctuates depending on the time of year between looking native and looking like she would die if she stepped out in the sun. And then there is her dad and brother, who, like, the native is very clear, and they just get darker as the sun bakes them, and so, like, we're not sure on her genealogy. If her parents are who the papers say they are, then yes, Native American. I'm trying to be delicate. But there is also the firm possibility that her father is also just a French dentist who happened to be in the area around the time of her conception, and I'm not striking that out. And everyone in the family has just agreed, like, you know, we don't need to get DNA tests. It's fine. You're my dad. It doesn't matter. There's that chicken bag spices, just putting the chicken inside, then turn on the oven. It comes very delicious. Ooh, that sounds good. But no, like, the rest of her family, it's always hilarious because they make some of the best damn gumbo I've ever had. And then there's my British ass who is like, so you guys ever thought about putting vinegar on your food so you can't taste the horrible monstrosity you just made? Oh, come on. I always get stuck right there. No! Gaburimon. Alright, I'm gonna chomp this tomato real quick while we're getting through the forest. I don't like that me chewing showed up on the readout. Oh. I'm sorry if it's a really squishy. It's so good, though. Oh, sorry. I was shoving a tomato in my mouth. Pokecatch rigged ball. I told you, it's because we're playing Digimon. Hey, you caught the Corsola! But it doesn't like that we're playing Digimon. It's like, guys, come on, what the hell? We have to go all the way around. We bring it around town. I'm still so mad. Chikorita is my wife's favorite Pokemon. And me and RM both caught it, but RM caught a shiny one. And I can talk shit because he's not here right now. The rigged ball worked? Yeah, it did. Sepikmon had his mask on when he was with me. The strange thing is, last I heard, he was in Osaka City. Fetch. Is it true Sepikmon lost his mask? I heard he's at Osaka City. Alright, let's go. Ba-da-doop-ba-da-doop-ba-da-doop-boop-boop. When we were down in Texas, I found a Chikorita little statue thing that I got for her. And it's so cute. It's sitting on the counter. But Chikorita, she loves that Pokemon so much. I feel bad because I'm of the opinion that of the 3 starters in Generation 2, Chikorita is the most disappointing one. I do like the fact that it got Fairy in its new Mega. But poor guy had to go over 20 years of being terrible before it got anything for it. Alright, now to Osaka City. I've always been a Totodile guy. I love Totodile so much. And part of it is genuinely just down to the fact that Totodile is the first Pokemon that I ever took one Pokemon into the Elite Four and had a good enough move coverage that I was able to do the Elite Four with one Pokemon. Bump, jump, 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 bump, bump. Dokugamon. Alright, we're gonna fight Dokugamon while I eat another tomato. Yay, we won! Will you just level up, Renamon? I haven't even gotten to show off the new evolution we got for Monmon yet, because I've just been trying to get Renamon up. My hand is covered in juices and I have to do it one-handed. We'll eat the other half of that in a second. I've seen so many people playing that Mecha Chameleon game, and... Hello, Raya. How's it going? How's it going? Thank you for coming. But I just know that I don't have the artistic skill to play something like that. I had a friend ask me, like, hey, do you want to do it on Saturday? And I was like, I would love to at some point, but right now, one, I have the interview coming up on Saturday, but also I don't feel like completely humiliating myself with my artistic skill. Hold on, let me eat this last bit of tomato. Wife is definitely wanting the plate back. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, Raya. I'm sorry that I'm being rude and eating on stream. How's it going? It's going great. How could it be anything other than great when we're playing Digimon? You want to fight me? Sorry, I don't pick on the little guys. I will end you. How's it going for you, though? I hope you're having a great day. Got to go back to Asuka City and find whoever has the mask. It's going good. Thank you. Doing some editing right now. Okay, so you said the magic words because everyone always says, "Oh, go live. That's the hardest part." So if you go live, then you can keep doing it. You can move on, and that has been the absolute worst. Editing stuff is the worst part of content creation. If it was just making it and posting it, whatever. But the editing process, I'm so glad that there are people that like doing it, because not only with some of the content I do with the interviews is it super long, but when it's something that I genuinely just don't enjoy doing, that makes it feel even longer. Yeah, it's so long to do. Exactly. No, I've had to edit like 4-hour-long interviews, and the 4 hours was like how long it was after all the editing, and oh my gosh, it was so rough. You don't enjoy it, you just don't have anyone to do it for me? I feel. People are always like, oh, just get an editor, and it's like, look. When I start making enough money with this to afford an editor, maybe I'll look into it, but, you know, until money starts sprouting on trees, I guess I'll just have to hate it and continue doing it myself. I'm doing short, so it's just very short and silly. Okay, so it makes me feel so old, and I'm not an old guy, but I don't understand what makes a good short. I don't understand how people are like, oh, this will make a banger short. I'm like, dog, I don't know. Okay, Unk, I know. Super old. I've tried shorts, and I don't understand what makes some of them get over thousands of views, and other ones get like 3. Elmway, I don't got no money. For real. Okay, so I want everyone to realize that, because I feel like a lie was spread at some point. I believe during COVID, because things were a bit better on this side, but like everyone's like, oh, just wait until you get your monetization and then you'll have ads and everything. I'm like, dog, let me show you my breakdown and show you the after 4 hours of stream, the 13 cents on a good day that I got from ads, and you tell me that everything will be better once ads are here, or once you are able to start making money from ads. Did Jack really go back to the real world? That's what Sepicmon told me, bro. Okay, we gotta find you guys. Did you see it? We came here. Okay, you don't seem like you have anything interesting to say. I have no idea either, and no idea what I'm doing. It's just, I don't know. I do not have the, like, whip bang super speedy thing for short editing that apparently is needed, because I see other people, they're like whizzing around the screen and stuff is flying out and there's a bunch of sound effects and everything, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a lot. And especially when like I'm looking at a little clip and I'm like, this would be a really fun short. I'm like, now how do I make it like explosive so people stay and watch it? Oh, there's a what's it called coming on? I just completely lost it. People are bidding. Finally, our main item. Hazard shield, coveted by all members. The Guillaumon exclusive shield will start at 400 bits. 500. 600. 700 bit. 800. You know what? I don't even know how much money I have. Alright, 800 bit. I know that I need to do shorts, but I've been really trying to edit my long form stuff better before jumping back into it, because I went for like a month where I was doing shorts every day, and that was rough, and I wasn't seeing what I wanted to from it, and I realized that I needed to up my long form stuff to be better, because while the clips are good for discoverability, if you don't have something good for people to look at once they're like, okay, that clip was cool, let's go check this out. So I wanted to make like a backlog of things that people could go watch and enjoy, and then really focus on shorts. At least that's the excuse I'm telling myself, so I don't feel as bad about the fact that my shorts game has gone way down. Seems like there's no one else. Hazard shield is sold at 800 bits. Congratulations to you over there. I'm transferring the item to your satellite now. I don't have a Guillaumon. Yeah, I got a hazard shield. Okay, got a pretty cool item. I'm out of here. Man, I was just looking for... Oh, they're still here. Okay. Yeah, I'm just doing a stack of them. I don't really like them. It's silly, but oh well. Yeah, that's how I feel. I really just try to make it and hope that one sticks. Because I'm sorry, I do not believe anyone who says they understand how the algorithm works. There are people who have a good pop-off one, and then they are able to ride that wave and continue making good stuff. But it really does feel like a whole lot of being able to ride the wave versus knowing what causes the waves, you know? Alright, alright. So we have to go to just outside of Oscar Bridge, I guess? Boop-a-da-doo, boop-a-da-doo, boop-a-da-doo. Noodle, if you're still around, what do you think of a stream where I sit on stream and work on that customizable model I just got and just mess around with doing... Oh, Mr. Lexi's still drunk. Sepicmon is causing all kinds of problems. He wrote in on our sign. When it's an out. But yeah, what do you think of a stream where we just go through and play with the customizable model and try to do our best to get it looking like me, but if not, we'll just treat it like a character creator in a video game and try to make whatever monstrosity we can make. I have never gone this way. I didn't realize we could go down that way. That's crazy. Well, hello. Oh, hey, look, I found my mask. A way to defeat Zombimon? Sorry, no deal. I'm the one who found my mask, so I'm not gonna tell you. You're full of shit. I don't believe you. Yeah, I don't know, just doing my thing and not really thinking about it. You know, honestly, that's fair. I feel like when it comes to a lot of this stuff, you just sort of gotta vibe, do what you enjoy, do what you're supposed to, and hope a bit. I sure shit know that trying to over-focus on it and try to figure it out hasn't done a whole lot. So, just vibe. It's all good. Boom ba doom, boom ba doom. Edamon. I heard Sepicmon ran down towards the Divermon Lake, but he's one bad dude. I'm embarrassed that I'm the same type Digimon as him. Are you sure, Edamon? Are you sure it's not you wearing the mask? Jacques. I rode in a Tesla for the first time in my life yesterday, and it was an experience. I ended up in a situation where I had to carpool with somebody, and first of all, I am an almost 6 foot tall, large bearded man, and getting into the passenger seat of a tiny ass car was very uncomfortable. And then, of course, the guy was like, "You've never ridden in a Tesla before? Let's do a bunch of stuff." I'm like, I don't want to see how fast you can get up to 80 miles an hour. Like, I don't care. I just want to get to my destination. So it turned into a game of him showing off everything. And I'm like, I am perfectly fine with my 10-plus-year-old car. Like, you heard French? Jacques, yeah. I was trying to figure out where, but yeah, I think that's what you heard. This is not the first time on stream that French has been brought up, because I talked about... It was last stream during the interview with MJ that I was talking about French, because she is French-Canadian, and we were talking about how the most, like, the most French I ever learned in my life was because when I was in, like, middle school, I learned a couple words in French to flirt with a girl. And I just thought I was the coolest. Don't be a cringe guy like I was, guys. Learn from my mistakes. I'm gonna take a sippy real quick. I have no idea when Renemon's gonna level up, because Agumon took to level, like, 8,000 to get to level 20. And then Monmon is down there at 57, 51. So Renemon could be anywhere in between those. And I'd really just like her to be 20. You're French? Awesome! Well, I'm sorry if I ever pronounce things terribly, because that is going to happen. I know omelette du fromage from Dexter's Laboratory, and I learned I learned Mon Petit Belle from trying to flirt with that girl in high school. All right. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, Divermon Lake. That's where he said we were going. Got to get past here. Divermon Lake. Now we find this guy and beat him up and take the mask. Give us an item, Betamon. I haven't gotten any healing items from you in a while. Just tripped over myself. It's no worries. I love the accent of people speaking French. I'm sorry if I butcher the language. That's so cool, though. All right, you have to teach me some of your favorite French words. I'll start learning. All right, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where? I really... Hello, sir. Okay, everything is normal. Nani? Whoa, hey. Who are you? Don't sneak up on me like that. You scared me. I'm sorry, mister. I'm not an old man. I'm Nick. I'm only 21. Oh, yeah, sorry. Are there only rude people on this server? First Edamon, now you? Edamon, did something happen? I found this huge gaudy shield. Then Edamon came and said that it was his, and took it from me without even saying it. Thank you. I don't know, it feels like it's very cute. It's very cute to watch people struggle. Edamon, a gaudy shield? I wonder what that is. Come on, man, put it together. Hey, I'm pretty busy, so... why aren't they doing their jobs? I wish they'd look at me as an example. Puree means mashed potatoes, but also means dang it, kind of interesting. I'm so curious. I want to know how the French say that word, because we use it here for anything that's sort of like mashed. And we just say like puree. But I feel like it's more like puree. Like, I just feel like it has to sound fancier than what we put on. I do love me some mashed potatoes, though. Puree is much smoother than just mashed, usually. Yeah. That's like a setting on the blender, where it's like, you have blended, and then it's like, and then puree. I think what we were talking about during that last stream was we were talking about different animated shows that came out of France. Because we were talking about, like, Code Lyoko, and then I brought up the fact that I've watched the entirety of... oh, what was it? Ladybug and Cat Noir. We are so precise. Well, I feel like you have to be. When the whole world looks at you for, like, culinary everything, there has to be a precision of language in how you describe things. I just need to learn to swear in French. That'll be the thing. I probably could have gone with, like, I need to learn a French song or something, but nah, swearing is what I need to learn. I'll just do what I do with the little bit of German from the beginning of the Lady Gaga songs and put it on top of other things. Do the, like, Escriben hoc du bicler, escriben madre monster, Aros be fragen, Fräulein hook de bombe. I'll just throw words to songs they don't belong to. I didn't realize when we started today that it was going to be the day of running around and fetch questing. I was so excited. We started out with some really cool battles, and then they're like, now go get things for me. Pure is a soft swear. Interesting. Go for basic putain or merde. I feel like I went more Spanish on merde, but now I'm curious. I'll just start Googling things. Hold on. How to swear in French. Putain is similar to fuck, and merde meaning shit. To use them correctly, mix and match based on the level of intensity you need. Okay, explain to me this one. Bordel literally means a brothel, but used like damn it or what a mess. How did brothel become damn it? I'm so interested. Oh god, this is an entire phrase. Dude, I love French now. I love French. Merde? Okay. You don't A at the end. I have no idea how to say this, but we're just gonna go. Let's see, it's... is that a hard C or a soft C? Ça me fait chier? That pisses me off. Literally, that makes me shit. Man, French is an awesome language. Usually we go for merdi. I don't know. My father was a translator for the military, and so that was one of the first things we learned was, like, from my mom we got swearing in Spanish, and from my dad we got, like, Polish and Russian. We say bordel de merde. Literally translated shit brothel. That's amazing. That's amazing. I love that. Dude, I'm having so much fun. We're learning things today. So is the C, is it a soft C or a hard C? Is it kame fight share? Or Same Fate. Okay, we're just gonna go American on it. It looks like Kame Fate Cheer. There's also Tu me cases les cools. How do you... Okay, so how do y'all do the O-U-I-L-L? Coos? Coolles. Tu me cases les... I went Spanish. Tu me cases is cools. You break my nuts. That really feels very close to the American busting my balls. Guess. Interesting. Oh, is it quies or ques like Spanish? ¿Tú me cases les quies? All right, Edamon. We're learning French, bitch. Hey, boy, am I excited today. Ho, 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 ho. Hello, sir. When did I write K? Oh, you right. We don't say the S's at the end. Interesting. So tu me case le quies. Hey, Edamon, I got something I want to ask. Sure, what? I'll tell you anything I know. Aren't you the one who has Sepikmon's mask? Don't know what you're talking about. Scootaloo? You literally just said S? Okay, well, when did I... Oh. But you said quies. Quie? Is it quie? Yeah, I know. I got on here to play Digimon and am now trying to learn French on the side. It's fine. Quie? Tu me cases le quie? I will learn how to say you break my nuts. That's amazing. This is my new life goal. Hold on. We're gonna Google. Tu me cases le quie? Oh no! Google AI translated to French on that, so now it just says Je suis désolé si mes réponses oui mon comportement vous en offense ou ennui. Mon but est d'être le plus clair, utile et précis possible. Cool. But don't say the S at the end of... So, like, quie? He's gonna put that P... No, I didn't. I know what coup is. I know what a coup is. Pronunciation, maybe... Carry my wayward son. Okay, that didn't help. How to pronounce... Okay, there we go. Come on, maybe this will help. Good lord, how fast do they speak? Tu me cases le qui? Tu me cases le qui? You know what? That, close enough. It's so hard to explain the sound we. As an American, that definitely just looks like oily. Anyway, Digimon. I'm gonna be stuck on that all day now, just walking around. Tu me cases le qui? Hey, wait. He's hiding something. Did he go down in this sewer? Oh, wait, I know a word that might help with that. Is it like ratatouille? Is it like an ooey? So it'd be like cooey? I swear, if ratatouille is finally coming in a useful in my life, I hope that is. I hope it, because that was just a brain blast right there. Noodle, don't we have a French guy in the Discord? Is it? Yes, who is it? It's not Inac. Is it you? Are you the French guy, Noodle? That was good. Yes, okay. Oui. There are two options. I'm so glad that after like 10 minutes, I figured out how to make oui. Be proud of your Nero. I'm proud of myself. We're getting multilingual. There are two options. Okay, so we have Inac, RM, Lirio, Noodle, Plas. Plas is not French unless you're talking about Paris, Texas. Yume is not French. Neither is Kaviri. Neither is Saru. What do you mean two options? I'm gonna feel like absolute shit when I remember who I'm forgetting. Gallows! Oh my gosh! It's Gallows. I know who it is. Yes. And Whirl's French too? Man, I'm a terrible friend. I am an awful friend. But I thought Inac was German for a long time, so... We've been side questing a lot. Sippies, I will take a big loud sippy for you since you're teaching me French right now. Well, oh, you made the snake eyes glow, so hold on. I'll let that happen. I have to put my jacket on and my hat, because that's where the snake eyes are. Snake eyes. You really are a rash that won't go away. Oh, alright, I'll give it back. Okay, here. I handed over the Sepik mask. So many Frenchies here. I forgot. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I forgot that Gallows was French. What? I haven't done anything wrong. Alright, now we go all the way back. Noodle, you're not going to tell Gallows I forgot, right? Wait, if he's French, are the two L's supposed to be pronounced? Is it Gaios? Gaui? Have I been saying his name wrong for 5 years? Hard L's like in Greek? Dude, I saw a lot of hard things in Greek, and L's were not one of them. Also, there's no L's in Greek. What the hell are you talking about? There's a G, an R, 2 E's, and a K. Don't bro me. The language. You ape. I am sorry that I am uncultured. I'm trying my best. I tried to learn French on this stream, so I'm trying my best to be cultured. You have to understand, I'm of British origin, so... What is it? We can go look at paintings and art and all those... was it? art and paintings, which I think are also art, but I don't know, I'm Cockney, I'm uncultured. Okay, so what's the deal with baguettes? Do you say double T's if you don't say the double L's? Like, are they baguettes or is it baguette? You're not gonna catch me with that one, Noodle. I'm trying to think, what other little bits of French? There's always exceptions, no set rules, sadly. Oh, I mean, speaking English, I can fully vibe with that. I before E, except after C, when when sounding as A as in neighbor and way. And over the weekend and all throughout May, and you'll always be wrong, no matter what you say. Noodle, why did you just say back? Because I just had a terrible... Oh, ads? Is that what it is? I just had a terrible, like, word association where you were like, back, and my brain just went, shots. Wait, what are you talking about? There is no previous message. Raya said there's always exception, no set rule, sadly, and you said back. Bro. You said damn. Adge. Yeah, your previous message was adge. Oh! Oh! Oh, I get it. You know what? Don't worry about me. You should know by now I can't read and comprehend at the same time. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, I got so into that conversation, I'm sort of just autopiloting the game because now I'm thinking about different French things. So is, like, the S at the end, like, a hard rule? Like, no S's at the end? Is that why it's Paris and not Paris? And what about, like, the OIS thing? Like Francois. And now that I'm thinking about France, I'm just thinking about Phantom of the Opera and, like, prima donna, first lady of the stage. Your devotees are on their knees to implore you. It's not. Sometimes it happens. We say it. Oh, no. Come on. I thought learning languages was gonna be easy. Okay, like, what's a really popular French song? I want to see. I'll just freeball, not knowing anything, and try to sing it. I'll look up the lyrics and just go Busta Rhymes on it and butcher a language and a song all at the same time. Everything is like that. That's why French is hard. It's the language of love. Depends what kind. Ooh. That's fair. I said French music, like French was like a genre of music. Yo, you got anything to say? Yeah, okay, we got it, we're going. Okay, it's not for Korea either. People just assume K-pop, but Korea has other music. Nun ruh mein gutes Schwert, es weiß das Kriegerwohl, den sanften, süßen Minnespiel. Yeah, for some reason, in the middle of America, they made us learn a German war march for our men's choir in high school. And then there's always like Latin that they always make you sing because they think that for some reason you're going to need to know Latin. And to be fair, Latin does really help with learning languages, but that's only on Latin-based languages like in Spanish. I don't know where does French come from? Hold on. Root of the French language. Yes, I know French comes from France. Thank you. The French language primarily traces its roots to Vulgar Latin, the everyday colloquial dialect spoken by Roman soldiers and traders who occupied ancient Gaul, modern-day France, in the 1st century BCE. Over several centuries, this spoken Latin fused with other native and invading tongues to create a distinct language family. L'amour à la... Dude, I wish my eyes weren't so terrible. L'amour à la plage Niagara. Encore un dernier baiser. First French song I found in my playlist. It's old. 1985. That's not bad. That's what I'll do. I'll just get barely good enough in all the languages so when I start dropping covers, I can be like, hey, French cover, German cover, Russian cover, Spanish cover, let's go. We'll just do it in all the languages. Sepicmon, I got your Sepic mask. Wow, thanks. The globe. This paper bag just didn't cut it. Ah, yeah, this is more like it. I feel much better. I'll give you this. Huh? What's this smelly herb? Hey, bro, you know what the smelly herb is, am I right? Zondomon hates the smell of smelly herb. It's great, he'll run away for sure. I want to fight him. Really, thanks, you're a lifesaver. Good luck. And remember, have fun with it. Okay, so enchanté. Is that something commonly used? Or is it like a super stuffy thing to, like, greet people? Like, how commonly are you saying enchanté on a daily basis? Have you seen any of my messages for the last while? No, I didn't even know you were here, Lirio. But also, it is saying that there's only 3 people, and when I check, like, my chat, like, users in chat, there's a lot more than 3, so I don't know why it's saying 3. But, whatever, it's Twitch. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. I will have to dip. Have a lovely stream. It was nice seeing you. If you want more French learning, Def should drop on stream. Absolutely. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the lessons. I'm gonna drop a follow. Everyone check out Raya. Raya's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm glad. Lirio, if you're talking about the Discord, then I haven't been checking that. But if you're talking about Twitch, I have not seen anything. What the hell, Twitch? It jumped up after I was, like, looking at the people in chat and like, oh. Yeah, I guess he saw that, so we should put people there. I thought you just hated me. Bye, everyone. Take care. Here, we'll do the streamer thing even. Because you were so nice. If I can remember how I do it. Chaotic Variety Ducktuber. That sounds awesome! Ducktuber goes so hard. And, speaking of ducks, Courage the Cowardly Dog had Le Quack, the French duck. It's all coming together, full circle. Oh, I've put over 24 hours into this game now. I did a lot of grinding, guys. I thought you just hated me? No, Lirio. Oh no, that means Lirio watched me try to figure out who in the Discord was French. Okay, so now we need to go all the way back. I'm on the road again. Bulk Bridge. We have to come over here. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Everyone make fun of RM for the fact that he still hasn't recorded that cover with me that I haven't scheduled or told him about. But it's all his fault, and he needs to know it's his fault. Kinda, I was half asleep for that. Been at home sick all day. Bro! Is that what you meant on Twitter? You said, I'm homesick, and I thought you were, like, missing home because you had been traveling. But did you mean, like, you're at home and sick? You are home sick? Were you not careful with your manifesting? Je ne sais quoi. Ooh, ooh. Quoi. Gonna go ahead and get undressed now. Oh, Lirio, since you're here and I can bug you, what do you think? I just got a customizable model, and I am wondering what people would think about doing a stream where it's just me messing around in that. I do know we've been over the double L things so many times. You expect me to remember? Oh yeah, I got home 2 days ago from traveling. I just thought you were sad about not being home. Huh, oh, it's you again. He had a more growly, like, hey, Zanbamon, I'm going to go through this time. Ha 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 ha. You just don't give up, do you? No matter how hard you try, you just can't win. We'll see about that. Look at what I've got. Nani? Is that smelly herb? I can't take it. All right, I'll back down this time. But I won't forget this kid. Ha! Move, bitch! Get out the way! Oh yeah, now I can go. Alright, we can get past him. Let's go! We can do things! What is it? Is that the guy from the Minecraft creepypastas? There's an open grave. Always great. That sounds fun. I hope it is, because sitting around and doing that for hours sounds terribly boring if I don't have people to talk to. But I want to try to recreate myself, see what I can do. But honestly, I just want a tongue. Because it has tongue control. And I can go blah, 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 and you can see it on the model. And I think that's super fun. Freaky. Renamon just level up! Jungle Grave. Lirio, you haven't told me what country song you're gonna sing for the album. Dimmy Devimon! I love Dimmy Devimon so much! Don't we all just want a tongue, Lirio? Put the comma wherever makes you feel most uncomfortable. That was the sound of Dimmy Devimon slurping me. There we go. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Where the hell do I go? Ah, I was being stupid. We're off to see the wizard. The most wonderful wizard of Oz. Phoenix Bay. I've been in Phoenix before and I got attacked about that fast as well. A red Vegemon. Whoa, reverb? Oh no. Ice blow. Maybe I'm getting too excited. I'll have to go back and look at that and see what was up with it. Thunder, thunder, thunderbolt. Maybe if I have that down, maybe that'll fix it. Your audio's echoing. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ooh, hold on. Did it just start happening? Why isn't that doing anything? Check, 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 check. Is it because... Oh, am I being stupid? Maybe. No? I guess let me put this on. Maybe that'll... Interesting. None of my monitoring is working. I should have caught that a lot earlier. What could be doing it? Let me know if it changes at all. I'm so confused. I wish RM was here. No. I'm trying to look all of my sources. It looks like mic and audio are the only, or mic and the mic and the game are the only things going. I don't know why playback isn't working. Noodle, can you confirm? Yeah, it was rather sudden. So weird. Can you confirm the echo, the reverb? Are you hearing anything weird? Can I blame this on... Okay, thank you, Noodle. Well, I guess... I don't know why the monitoring isn't working either. You're much quieter now. Yeah, I turned it down to see if that would change the echoiness. I didn't know if it had anything to do with, like, the gain on the Wave XLR or something. What if I get up, like, in here? That's so weird. Okay, so the... I don't know why playback isn't happening. Did I break it? See, this is why RM hates working with me, because I'm just going to sit here and touch things and not understand why they're not working. Oh. What was oh? Better? Better? Better. Butter. Parquet. Arm is gonna be thrilled to know you molested all the knobs again. It do be that way. Well, let's go try to find a save spot, because we're getting close to the end of stream. And this entire time, Renamon hasn't even leveled up. Alright, alright. I just want to find a save spot. Ooh, you caught the Weepin' Bell. Have fun. And remember, have fun with it. Woodmon couldn't get it up. Come on, man. Renamon, just level up already. Those are Syakumon. North, Suzaku City. East, South Station. That makes me mad. West, Ether Jungle. I guess we'll try to go to the city? I don't know which way is which. Ooh! I like you! Apemon. Thunder Gemini. Oh. Apemon couldn't roll around with me. Level up? Son of a bitch! Oh. Alright, what is this? Nope, okay. Is this city? City. Suzaku City. I don't know what it thought I was doing, but my phone just pulled up directions to the Suzuki City auto dealership. What's up? Hey, you. Sorry. Hey, you. You over there. Me? Who? Me? Hi, I'm Lisa. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Oh, it's Nero. Nero, okay, I'll remember that. By the way, Nero, have you seen a cute green Digimon? Is that Monmon or Terriermon? Well, I don't know. What do you think it is, Nero? Well, I know, it's Ogremon, it has to be. So I just have to go look for Ogremon right now. Ah. I too am a woman looking for Ogremon. Nice talking to you, Nero. Huh, what's up with her? But we made it to the inn! All God's creatures, fresh from the grill. And we'll go through our aggressively long saving. Do 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 do. Remember, guys, it is very important not to gaslight yourself, apparently. See, but this is what I'm talking about. I do the grinding off stream because in the 2 hours that we have been doing this, we did not gain an actual level because it's getting up there. So if I want to make any, like, major progress on leveling, it's got to be off stream. And it's also why I have, like, 27 hours in this game now, and we're just in the second city. I guess third, because the first one, Asuka, ends in Siryu, and then Suzaku City. We'll go ahead and drop the safety save. Do 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 do. Suzaku City. I will say everyone should get hyped because I am working with a lovely friend of the channel on a stream endings scene because I always put the stream startings screen when I actually have an end screen, and now I'll actually have a screen to be ending on so I can start rating out and everything. And I just almost closed important stuff. But we'll be getting an actual starting soon screen, or ending screen. And I'm hyped about it because it may or may not be an unexpected thing that I don't think anybody's going to be really thinking about, but I think it'll be great, and it'll be really confusing for anybody who doesn't have the background information on it. But with that said, I started a bit early today so I could end a little early so I could have dinner and all that good stuff. But we are going to find somebody to raid out to. Who do we see? Who do we see? Let's see. Do 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 do. We could. I think we're gonna raid into someone I started following yesterday, Hissy Wild. Go give them some love. I believe they are either they just became or are about to become an affiliate, so give them some love. And on that note, I will see you guys on Saturday for the amazing interview of Lavi Bakaneko and Ender Dasher talking about their new concert coming up. Thank you.